everyone. How's it going this evening? So I make a video on this muggy Saturday evening while I'm enjoying a glass of wine. Left over from supper, so I thought I would finish off, and I was in the mood for a cigar. Romeo and Julietta number 2. Last one of the humidor. I'm afraid my humidor is almost depleted, but that's okay. Down to about 3 cigars, three Cubans. Time to restock, I guess. Kind of going with the theme of some of the videos that I've seen. Not more or less of a feeling than a theme, I guess. It's just the mugginess and how it brings out, cigars. Boy, this is ever tasty one. It's pretty dark. It's been aged, probably about 2 or 3 years old. But it's great. My last one. It's great. Cuban cigars. Makes me think of my time in Havana a couple times. And I was actually got to go to the cigar factory for a tour. No cameras allowed, no backpacks. But it was everything I expected. Actually, Havana is everything that I've expected. There's always some kind of like a romance when I think of Havana, you know, the old buildings, the rum, the streets, you know. When I first went there, I didn't know what to expect, but it's how I thought, you know. You're walking down a narrow street, and you know, the scent of cigar in the air somewhere. It's pretty neat. A lot of people smoking cigars. I'm surprised the amount of older people smoking cigars, but most of them smoke what they call the peso cigars, I guess, because they can't afford the brand, the top of the line ones. But went to the cigar factory. It was pretty amazing. Tour guide took us in and went through all the stages of the binders and pressing and the selection, the box builders, everything. It was something else. I believe they're allowed to take home, I could be wrong, maybe it's 5 or 10, let's say, a week, the people that work there. And surprisingly enough, you'd think if they making rolling cigars that they wouldn't want anything to do with them, but surprised the amount of people smoking cigars while they were rolling them. What's wrong, Bella? But it was quite the tour. And then of course after there was a shop right in the factory where you could purchase some cigars, which I did. But Havana was great. And just the aroma of cigars throughout the streets in different spots was everything I thought it was. Of course, we did a rum factory as well, and through some local spots, and that was with the tour. The second time I went back to Havana, a couple years back, we rented a car and went and wanted to see the real Cuba, and that was amazing. We went to Coimar, where Ernest Hemingway filmed Old Man on the Sea. We went to see the bar he used to hang out at, and had mojito. It was pretty cool, pretty fascinated with Hemingway, and just getting to see that area that's still pretty much preserved, although unfortunately, you know, deteriorating from the lack of maintenance. But it was pretty great to see. And for me, when I'm smoking a cigar, especially a Cuban, it tends to be where my mind wanders or daydreams, is just thinking, you know, is there someone in Havana right now sitting on the seawall enjoying a cigar, maybe having a drink of Havana Club rum or something like that? I don't know, silliness, but that's what I usually think of, and in some odd way it makes me enjoy the cigar that much more. It's been really muggy here the past few days, and it's definitely a cigar evening. Beautiful. Well, anyway, I just want to make a little video, say hello to everybody. Hope I'm not rambling too much or bore you to death. But I'm just enjoying the Saturday evening. It's probably the first weekend in about 7 weeks that we never had to go anywhere and do anything, and it's great. Just hanging out, doing nothing. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Hope it's not as muggy where you are as it is here. But if it is, hey, grab a cigar, change it up a bit. Anyway, that's all for now. Cheers.